Good morning everyone. Today is Hatha Yoga. It will be a little bit intense. I taught the practice many years ago, so it was counted as intensive practice, but what we did with you last 3 days, for some it will be more intense, for some more easy, so it's all based on individual. Yeah, so maybe for someone today practice will be like, wow, finally she gave us something more simple. Yeah, so we practice today. Tomorrow will be restorative practice, so tomorrow we will enjoy our stretches. So today we give it our 100%. Be aware of your breathing, do not hold your breath, feel tired, welcome to rest for a couple of minutes and come back to practice. And we will start our practice by lying on our back in Supta Tadasana. Supta Tadasana is a mountain pose, what we do standing when we condition ourselves, but we will do lying. So you lie on your back, pressing with heels to the ground, pressing your lower back to the ground. You tuck your tailbone in. Hands stretching towards your feet. And you stay here. Long inhale and long exhale. Your muscles are engaged, so your toes looking up. Imagine you are standing, so your feet will be active. Calves, heels, hips, lower back, try and press in the ground. Shoulders on the floor, moving your hands towards your feet. Chin parallel to your chest. And stay. Long inhale and long exhale. Long inhale and long exhale. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your body and we will count for Hastasana. Also supine on our back. You will extend your arms all the way up. Again, your heels pressing the floor, your toes looking up, and you stretch. With every exhale, trying to press your lower back to the ground. Lengthening your sides of your body. Breathing in, do not arch your lower back. All the time trying to push to the floor. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now with inhale, you will lift your 2 legs up. Spread your toes and stay. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. Now very slowly bring your legs to the ground 5 degrees off the floor. And now slowly bring it up 90 degrees. And stay. Again, exhale, slowly bring it 5 degrees off the floor. And inhale, bring it up. One more time. Slowly moving your legs down 5 degrees from the ground and come, bring all the way up. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your legs, hug your knees for Pavanmuktasana. Breathing in and breathing out. Long inhale and long exhale. And now we will rock and roll up and down to count to seated pose. You roll up and down 5 times. Actually, we will come all the way up standing from this pose, yeah? So try it. Drop and come up. If you couldn't do it, try it again. Come down. Rock and roll and get ready. Come to standing. And one more time. Lie down. And rock and roll to come to standing and stop. Good. And now we will come to Tadasana. Keep your feet hip distance, hands down, mountain pose. Tuck your tailbone slightly in, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, bring your hands all the way up for standing Hastasana. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and breathing out. With exhale, you will go for full forward bend. You can slightly bend your legs, hold your elbows, relax your head, relax your neck, and stay. Long inhale and long exhale. Your toes are relaxed. If you feel tension on your toes, lift them up and after gently bring them down to the ground. You can sway side to side, keeping your hips intact, fixed, just upper body. Move it side to side, opening your lower back. Your head, your neck is relaxed. Shoulders away from your ears. Back to center. Breathing in. Breathing out. And bring your hands to the floor under your shoulders. Lift your chest up for Ardha Uttanasana. Stomach in, shoulder blades moving to your hips, towards your hips. If again you cannot reach the ground, you can bend your legs, keep your back straight. Feeling your hamstrings, feet parallel to each other. Look down, do not compress your neck. And now we will come to Vimanasana from this pose. You will step with your right leg back. Bring your heel up and back. Front leg 90 degrees. Moving your hips down. And inhale, bring your hands in one line with your ears. Tummy away from your thigh and stay. 5, 4, stretch with your arms more in front, heel pushing back. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring your hands to the floor and step in front for Ardha Uttanasana. Lift your chest up, breathing in and out. Left leg moves back for low lunge. It's called low lunge. Make sure that your back leg is straight. Inhale, extend your arms in one line with your ears. And stay. 5, 4, lengthening sides of your body, your waistline. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down, step again in front, inhale, Hatha Uttanasana, lift your chest up. If you cannot reach the ground, keep your hands on your shin, moving your chest in front. Exhale, you will hold your ankles and come for full forward bend. Relax your head, relax your neck. Long inhale and long exhale. Feel the stretch in your glutes, in your hamstrings. Again, check your feet, your toes. Long inhale and long exhale. Breathing in and out. Inhale, bring your hands under your shoulders, lift your chest up. And now you will step with your right leg back. This is my favorite pose. I think we did it once. So I will face you. You bring your right leg to the ground. Move your left hand outside of your left foot and try to bring your shoulder under your knee. So your palms in one line with your front foot. Tuck your back foot, lift your knee up, bend your elbows and start to move crown of the head to the ground. And you will stay in this pose. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look in front, release your hand and step in front for Hatha Uttanasana. Lift your chest up. Now you feel your body little open more. And you will repeat the same with your left leg moves back, knee to the floor, moving your right hand outside of your right foot, your shoulder moves down under your knee, lift your back knee up, exhale, bending your elbows, moving crown of the head to the ground. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift your chest up. Bring your hand back outside of your foot and step in front for Hatha Uttanasana. Lift your chest. Inhale. Bring in your hands behind your knees. Hold your elbows. And exhale, go full forward bend. Relax your head, relax your neck. Remember which hand is on top now. Because we will do second Uttanasana, we will change position our hands. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your hands under your shoulders, lift your chest up, and we will come to Parsvakonasana, angle side pose. Step with your right leg back, foot looking out, hips down, so your front leg again 90 degrees. Your hand is outside of your foot. If this is difficult, you are bringing your elbow on top of your thigh. Bring your right hand up. Inhale. Exhale. In one line with your ear. And stay here. 5, 4, don't drop your head. Stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your hand down. Step for Hatha Yoga. Lift your chest up. And exhale. Step with your other leg back. Turn your foot. Inhale. Left hand comes up. And exhale over your head. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn and step in front. First Hatha Yoga. Inhale. Now you are bringing your hands behind your knee, other hand on top, holding your elbows. And exhale, coming forward bend. So if this is difficult for you, just holding your elbows in front and staying in forward bend. Relax your head, relax your neck. Breathing in and breathing out. Toes are relaxed, shoulders away from your ears, stomach slightly in, and you are breathing in and out. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lift your chest up, and now you will step with your right leg back, knee to the ground, and you will move your left foot to the side of the right hand. Bring your knee to the ground for pigeon pose. Keep your hips straight, not leaning on one side of the hip. Lifting. And now you can stay here, or you can bend your leg, grab your foot, and trying to bring closer to your buttocks. And stay. 5, 4. So the question here, if your hips should be go all the way down. No, they will be lifted slightly up. Yes? So you feel tension now, stretch, nice stretch in your quadricep and in your shoulder. And slowly release. Tuck your toe and step in front for Hatha Yoga. Lifting your chest up. And bring your left leg back, knee to the ground. Moving your right foot to the side. Knee to the floor for the other side. Square your hips first. Lift your chest up. So, if you have a wall and you cannot grab your foot, it can be easy accessible with a wall. You will just bring your knee and shin on the wall, and you can stay in the same pose, yeah? Just keeping your spine up and your foot on the wall. Your choice. If other side didn't happen, you can still do the same repeating. So from here, if your leg on the wall, because chest is not working that much, try to bring your hand behind, hold your ankle, and just lift your chest up. Yeah? Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the table pose. Spread your fingers, knees hip distance. Tabletop pose. Tuck your toes, and you are coming to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. So your feet hip distance. Lengthening the spine, chin to your chest, stomach in. Stay 5, 4. You can bend your legs and lift your hips after more up. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees to the floor, knees together, and come to child's pose. Forehead on the floor, hands next to your feet, and relax. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. Bring your hands in front, lift yourself to tabletop pose. We are coming to downward facing dog again. Mind is relaxed, chin to your chest. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Bend your legs, look in front and step with your feet to your hands. And you will do Padahastasana. So you will bring your palms under your feet. Lifting your feet. Bringing your feet on top of your palms. Your toes touching your wrist. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, forward bend. So even if your legs bend, it's fine. Just try to push your sitting bones more up. Bring neck out, don't hide it under your shoulders. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, hands on your hips, and slowly come all the way up. Very good, feel good. And next our pose is Tadasana. And you will come to Warrior 3 from Tadasana. So Tadasana is a mountain pose, hands down, feet together, tuck your tailbone in, chin parallel to the floor. And you will bring your hands in Namaste on your back. If your hands can come together, remember you're making fist to fist. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, you are coming parallel to the floor and bringing your right leg also parallel to the floor. Your standing leg is active. It means it's straight. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming back. So if you cannot do with your hands behind, you always have a choice to keep your legs on the ground and lift your leg up. Yeah? Be comfortable, feel stretch and breathe. So when we are not comfortable, we are trying to hold the breath, and this is what first doesn't allow us go more deeper into the pose. Second, we start to shake and we are losing our balance, so always breathe, your balance will improve. Third, your muscle should be every time active. The more your muscle active, stronger your balance, stronger your focus. From the moment you let one muscle drop, your body becomes heavy, especially in balances. Yeah? So other side. Hands in Namaste, fists, or hands on the ground. Inhale, look up. Exhale, coming parallel to the floor, lifting left leg parallel to the ground, and stay. 5, look down. 4, 3, stomach in. 2, 1. Inhale, slowly coming back, and release your hands down. Ardha Padma Paschimottanasana. Again, another balancing pose. You will hold your foot and bring as high as possible on your left thigh. So your foot is looking up. You can hold with your hand and bring your other hand up. If this is not happening, bring your ankle above your left knee. Yeah? So let's do the balance. Right leg comes up and bring your hands up and stay. 5, 4, relax your facial muscles. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, we will go forward bend. You can slightly bend your standing leg and you are coming down, reaching the ground. After stretch your leg, standing leg is straight. And stay, breathing in and breathing out. Stay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your chest up, slightly bend your leg, come all the way up and release everything down. And we do it with the other leg. So again, your foot can be high, it can be above your knee. You can hold it with your hand or try and do it hands up. Yeah? If it's difficult for you to go forward bend, just go halfway. Bring your other leg up. Try to push your knee down, your foot looking up. Inhale, hands up. And stay. 5, 4, 3, relax your facial muscles. 2, 1. Exhale, slightly bend your standing leg and go forward bend. Reaching the ground, straighten your standing leg and go forward bend. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift your chest up and slowly come all the way up and release everything down. So, most important, the way you come into the pose, the same way you coming out. Stand in front of your mat. Inhale, bring your hands up, gentle back bend, look up. Exhale, forward bend. Step to plank, our first plank, and go to downward facing dog. Feet hip distance. Breathing in and out. Chin to your chest, look between your feet or at your navel. Knees to the ground and come to child pose. Your choice, you can widen your knees or keep them together. You can extend your arms or keep them next to your feet. And stay. Breathing in and breathing out. look in front, come to Vajrasana. So next asana, it will be Supta Virasana, hero pose. It's also on the level of advanced asanas, because you need to have enough of flexibility, the opening in your quadricep muscles, in your hips, your back. But if you are naturally flexible, you can go very easily, but you really need to work in the pose. If you don't feel anything happening in your body, it means that you need modifications. Yeah. So first of all, you will stand on your knees. For some people, it will be needed block or pillow or folded blanket. So you're standing on your knees together, and you bring your feet mat distance. With the help of your hands, you're moving your calves out, and you bring your hips down to the floor. So better it's to do in the front of your yoga mat, because we will go back on our spine, on our back. So if this is difficult for you, again, you have a block or a bolster, sit on top of it, and this is where you're gonna stay if you are using your block. If you are on your knees, if you are on your buttocks, you will bring your hands behind. Inhale, lift your hips up and down. Inhale, up and down. One more time, up and down. So we are doing this to release all the tension in quadricep muscles and our lower back, to have more comfort in the posture. Ideally, your knees should be together, but if they're slightly apart, it's fine. Another point, if your toes are not looking back, it's okay if they're looking to the side. Anatomically, we are all different, and you need to remember that. Coming on your elbows. Again, lifting your hips up and down. If you have any pinching pain, come higher. Don't do it through the pain. And now, you are staying here. If you are comfortable, you're going lower. You're coming on your back. And you're holding your elbows above your head. Keeping your knees together. Slight arch on your lower back will be there, so no worries. There should be no pain. There should be comfort. So if you have any pinching pain, come higher. And stay 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands next to your feet. Slowly come on your elbows first. Remember, the same we come into the pose, same we coming out. And now we are coming all the way up. You are on your hips or on your block. You coming up, hands in front of your knees, and you are stepping to plank. So if you have block, you're removing the block. Feet together, we are going to side plank. Another point, if your arms are not that strong, you will come to your forearm plank, and you will do Vasisthasana, side plank, from this pose. So this will be your position. You will turn your hand here, your forearm, and you will stay in this pose on a low. If you are fine, you're strong enough after so many classes, you will turn to the side and come to the plank. So foot on top of another foot. Difficult, bring one foot and other foot on the floor. And stay. 5, 4, hips more up from the ground. 3, 2, relax your facial muscles. And 1, slowly come back to plank. So if you are on your forearm, it's fine. And we are coming to other side, Vasishthasana. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to plank. So if you are on your forearm, come to plank. With exhale, we come to Chaturanga Dandasana. All the way to the floor. And relax in Makrasana. Big toes together, feet apart. Turn your head to the right. Your hands make a pillow for your head. And relax. Breathing in. And breathing out. So now, stay relaxed, I will just talk. We will do again plank with little added detail, which will make more intensive. So if it will be difficult for you, do the same as we did previously. We will lift our leg up. So if it's difficult, you are not lifting the leg up. It's easy. So come, bring your hands next to your chest. Tap your toes, lift your knees, thighs off the floor, and come to plank. So, in plank, rise your right leg up and stay. 5, 4, use your core muscle, don't lift your hips up. 3, 2, 1. Release. Turn to the side again. You can do it on your forearm. And now lift your top leg. Stay. And smile. Relax your facial muscle. Release. Come back to plank. And lift your left leg up. Release. Turning to side plank. Lift your left leg up now. Stay. Release. Come back to plank. And Chaturanga Dandasana all the way down to the floor. Makrasana. Relax. Turn your head to the left now. And relax. Breathing in and out. And we will come for Bhujangasana. Forehead on the floor, feet together, hands next to your chest or little lower, closer to your ribs, elbows hugging your body. Inhale, you will lift your chest up, keeping your navel on the ground. Look up and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down. And again, inhale, lift up. No pressure on your hands. Stay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. And one more time. Inhale, lift your chest up. Again, hands, no pressure to the ground. Stay. 4, 3, elbows not to the side, holding, hugging your body. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release down and relax. Turn your head to the right and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Bend your right leg. Your left hand in front of your chin, put your chin on your hand, hold your right foot and press your heel to your buttock and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release and change. Hold your left foot, chin on your right hand, press your heel to your hip and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Bring your hands next to your chest, forehead on the ground. Lift for high cobra and come on your knees. So we will come to Ustrasana, another back bend. Keeping your knees slightly away from each other. You can keep your feet flat on the ground, your heels looking up. You are not bringing your feet out. They're looking exactly back. Or you can tuck your toes. First, you will bring your hands on your hips, moving your shoulder blades closer to each other. With inhale, you will push your hips in front, opening your chest and come into camel pose. Look up and stay. Breathe. And slowly come back and sit on your heels. And stay. Breathing in and breathing out. We will repeat one more time. Now your hands will be on your heels. Inhale, lifting your hips up, moving your shoulder blades closer to each other. Look up or chin to your chest. Find your comfort and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, coming down. So if this one is difficult for you, keep your hands on your hips and do it, or keep your 2 blocks next to your feet and you can come from same pose. Yeah? So come to child pose, widen your knees, hips on your heels and extend your arms in front. Forehead to the floor. Feeling good, stretching our spine. Actually, it feels good in every part of the body. Try to keep your elbows off the floor to feel more stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Look in front and come to downward facing dog. Good. We will come to one leg dog. So you bring your legs, your feet together. Inhale, right leg comes up and stretch your leg. Stay 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look in front, bring your foot between your hands. Bring your back foot to the ground. The most interesting, Hanumanasana. Hips down and you are moving your foot little bit in front. Bringing your hips down. You can move side to side to feel less tension. Moving your leg again in front as much as you can. We are not pushing ourselves. And slowly extending, coming for Hanumanasana. If you are high, it's fine, have support of your hands. Going forward bend. and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up, bend your leg, bring yourself together and come to downward facing dog. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together, one leg dog, left leg comes up. Stretch all your weight into your right foot. Stay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring in your foot between your hands, right knee to the ground, and we will move for split. Yeah, Hanumanasana. So you can just stay here. Doesn't mean that if I'm doing it, you need to go so deep. Here you can always stay here and just enjoy the beautiful stretch. If you want a little bit deeper, just move your foot more out. Moving your hip side to side. And very, very slowly extending your leg. And coming to Hanumanasana. So as you see, other side is not that open as the other one. It's fine. Exhale, going forward bend. And stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly coming up, bringing your feet together and coming to child's pose. Just feeling everything together. Whew. Just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up, and we will go for our supine poses on our back. You will come down on your back. Bring your feet together, knees apart for Supta Baddha Konasana. You can keep your hands on your tummy, on your thighs, or above your head. Your comfort, your body, find the perfect position for you that you can feel relaxed. And stay. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. So again, tomorrow will be more restorative practice. We will be holding poses, we will feel the deep stretches. We will stay in poses for a couple of minutes. It will be not that intense. We will do some pranayams. Breathing in and breathing out. Mind is relaxed. After all the hip opening, all the strength work, this pose feels wonderful. And very slowly, with support of your hands, bring your knees together. Hug your knees. And we will come for Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. So you can tuck your t-shirt in, or you can leave it as it is. We will come for shoulder stand. Lying down. Bringing your legs up. And slowly moving back. And lifting your legs up. and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, stay, and very slowly bend your knees to your forehead. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring your spine to the ground, hips down. Good. Cross your legs, hold your elbows, and count 4 simple Matsyasana. Very simple. And stay. Breathing in and breathing out. So you need to lie on the cross of your hands to open up your chest more up. Your head, back of the head, not lying on the ground. It's on your wrists, which are crossed. And slowly we will do Jodhar Parivartanasana, supine twist, hands native position. Bend your legs, bring closer to your chest. Exhale, drop as high as possible, next to your armpit, shoulders on the ground, look opposite direction, and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, high, and exhale, drop on the other side. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, knee on top of the knee, foot on top of other foot. If it's difficult, bring pillow or block between your knees and stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees back to center and lie down for Shavasana. Lie comfortably. So if Shavasana is not comfortable for you, you can lie on your stomach or on your side. You can put bolster under your knees if you have problems with your lower back, or if you are on your period. You can just bring your legs on the wall for Viparit Karani, and that will be your relaxation pose to conclude the practice. Close your eyes. Relax your toes. My toes are relaxed. Relax your feet, your ankles. My feet and my ankles are relaxed. Relax your calves, your knees. My calves and my knees are relaxed. Relax your thighs. My thighs are relaxed. Relax your hips. My hips are relaxed. Relax your stomach, your chest. My stomach and my chest are relaxed. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands. My shoulders, my arms, and my hands are relaxed. Relax your facial muscles. My facial muscles are relaxed. My body is fully relaxed from my toes to my hips to the crown of my head. With every exhalation, release any tension from your physical body. With every exhalation, release any tension, any worries from your mind. If you feel like staying in Shavasana for a longer period of time, stay right there and finish whenever you feel like. Who's ready to come out, bring awareness to your feet, your hands. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Join your feet together, hands above your head, give a good stretch to your body. Bend your legs and turn to your right side. With support of your hands, slowly come to comfortable sitting posture in the Sukhasana, Padmasana, whatever is comfortable for you. Keep your spine erect, chin parallel to the floor. Join your hands in Namaste in front of your heart. Bring your hands to your forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. Hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Thank you for your practice. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for your practice. Love and light to you and your family. See you tomorrow, 7 a.m. on